May 23, 1945. World War II in Europe is over. The roads of a shattered Germany are choked with refugees and defeated soldiers. Near a bridge in Bremerverde, a British patrol stops three men in plain gray overcoats. They look ordinary, exhausted, just like everyone else. One of them, a short, balding man with a black eye patch, presents his papers. Sergeant Heinrich Hitzinger, it says, but the soldiers notice something odd. The papers are a little too clean, the official stamp a little too suspicious, and for a sergeant, his hands are awfully soft. This man wasn't a sergeant. He was Heinrich Himmler, the architect of the Holocaust, the man who turned mass murder into an industrial process. After betraying Hitler by trying to secretly surrender to the Allies, he was now a man hunted by everyone. He shaved his signature mustache, stole a dead man's identity, and tried to vanish into the chaos. But that suspicious stamp on his forged papers gave him away. The patrol flagged it as a known forgery, and the three men were taken to an interrogation camp. At the camp, the commandant's suspicion grew. The other two men were treating Sergeant Hitzinger with a strange level of deference. He was clearly their superior. Brought into the commandant's office for questioning, the man finally gave up the act. He removed his eye patch, put on his glasses, and declared, "I am Heinrich Himmler." He probably expected a reaction of shock or even respect. Instead, the British officer simply said, "Oh, it's you." There would be no special treatment. A strip search was ordered immediately. The guards found a small brass case containing a cyanide capsule hidden in his clothes. They suspected he had another. A doctor was brought in to inspect his mouth. Himmler turned his head away and bit down hard. There was a sudden crunch. He collapsed, writhing in agony on the floor. For 15 minutes, the British frantically tried to save him, pumping his stomach, trying to induce vomiting, anything to keep him alive for the war crimes trial at Nuremberg. But it was too late. Heinrich Himmler, the mastermind of so much death, was dead. The British officers were furious. This was not justice. It was a coward's escape. They took stark, unflattering photos of his body on the floor to make sure no myth of a heroic end could ever arise. 3 days later, they wrapped his corpse in a camouflage net with some wire, drove it out to an unmarked spot on Lüneburg Heath, and buried him in a secret, muddy grave. The man who dreamed of a 1,000-year Reich and oversaw the murder of millions ended his life not with a bang, but with a pathetic whimper, his final resting place unknown and unvisited, denying him the martyr's shrine he never deserved. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more hidden stories from history.